And we're filming Villains Podcast Episode 2. This guy over here.
Yep.
Hi.
Howdy.
Hi, how's it going?
So why do I have to sit next to this guy?
No, why do you have to sit next to yourself?
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, just pull the chrome barrel on your throat down.
Huh?
What?
What?
I don't know what you're saying.
Is he
Anyway,
always
this is
this
Villains
dumb?
Podcast Episode 2. I don't know. We got Nexus. I guess you're a villain now. Congratulations.
I've been saying I've been one, but people won't believe me.
I got a question. How much crap do you think we're going to get because we're saying you're a villain?
I don't care. I am a villain.
No. Just throw it out there. Like, a lot?
Probably a fair bit, because people can't acknowledge the fact that I am actually just evil.
Yeah. So motivation for being evil. How'd that start?
To get somebody back to life because you must like them, right?
It was that I didn't like them romantically or anything like that. That's cringe.
Are you sure?
And, well, then I just decided, might as well have all the power in the universe.
Oh, look, your best moment right here. Where you didn't even kill Blood Moon.
Oh,
You're screaming on top of your
You
lungs.
Scream. Yeah, and then you scream on top of your lungs, man. It's crazy.
Yep.
I believe Puppet may have atomized a man. Or, well...
They should have taken my kill. It was my
You
kill.
were going to use that kill to do something much worse, though. I mean, to be fair.
Meh.
How do you just... Why'd you even do a villain monologue, though? Like, if you were just so set in your mission, you wouldn't sit there and listen to what they were saying and just do it anyway. Before Puppet even showed up at that point.
You realize that
just...
doing as much star power as I absorbed there kind of crippled me for a little bit.
I think also it's just like a unspoken rule.
Yeah.
You kind of have to just do it, right?
I mean, to be fair, Puppet did just appear when you did it, so maybe she just, like, noticed it or something. Really, your plan was doomed from the start because she just decided to have godlike powers someday. I don't know what happened there. It's crazy.
I don't know.
Bit messed up.
Stupid mulligan.
Basically.
Yeah. Speaking of mulligan star power, everybody here has had experience with it. What a dumb mulligan that is.
It
You
is.
had the star, you
I'm
used
still
star
focused
power.
on it.
My core is still messed up about that kind of stuff.
Let's not ever... Is this like a commonality thing?
Man, you know what? Whatever they're doing over there in that new dimension, where it's the new version of you that's like supposed to be good or something like that, I don't know.
Cringe.
I'm kind of happy for them, you know? Wherever we are, if we're even canon. Are we canon? We're not canon.
I don't think so.
This isn't canon at all.
This is definitely not canon. He would probably be trying to kill me right now.
I would absolutely try to kill him right now.
Yeah, but then the viewers and all that stuff.
They'd probably rather we make out.
You know?
Yep.
Do it.
No.
So, which is more annoying in terms of fans, Blood Moon or yours?
Oh, God. Probably still Blood Moons.
By far.
Actually, yeah, what was a stupid question? That was a really stupid question. It was obviously going to be Blood Moons.
It's getting rather close for me, though. Because
Is it?
everyone tries to, like, justify it over and over again.
I mean,
to be fair, you did try to, like, atomize your sister with no regret whatsoever.
Correct. I called her collateral damage.
can you actually just right into the microphone? Do you regret anything at all that you did during, like, this thing here?
I regret 0% of it.
Yeah. fair
Cool.
enough. Now, you see, people might say that maybe deep down inside, you still would care. Are you sure? Okay, cool, making sure.
Yeah, no, I would do it again.
And it's like the whole point of this, the whole arc you're going through is that people change and they're not always going to stay the same afterwards. What?
It's almost like this entire thing that I'm going through literally is showing that I don't care about myself or anybody.
People might say that's a sign of depression. Are you depressed?
I don't think that's a depression thing. It's like a...
It could be. It could be.
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. I think more
I'm
like
just psychotic.
like a self-conscious thing.
Was it a psychotic break?
No. At the start, it was a psychotic break. And I was getting therapy. And then it didn't work. Or I didn't think it was working. So then I took that matters in my own hands. And then I just stopped caring about everybody.
Right. Okay.
You see, Dexter put it best. Faking your emotions is a wonderful thing.
So you're basing your life off of Dexter, the show?
Yes.
The worst season finale.
Oh no, I'm still in season 1.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
We're on the villain show. So what happens at the end of it is...
I would kill you.
Wow. Yeah, I hated it when he did that specifically. Yeah.
I hate both of you. I'm still watching that.
Why are you surprised? I'm evil or something, right?
Fair enough. The worst villains are the people that spoil things.
Well,
That's
you know
true.
what, though? Also, just don't forget that Dumbledore.
Yep. All of that.
I don't care about Lord of the Rings.
That's the most evil thing you could have said.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually wasn't paying attention to which wizard you said. They're all the same to me.
Quick question for both of you, though. We are villains after all. Thoughts on J.K. Rowling?
Dude, I'm evil. I'm not a monster.
Killer.
Killer?
Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Yeah, she sucks. She has mold in her house, you know that?
Explains a lot.
J.K. Moldy Walls Rowling.
Not a good excuse.
Yep.
It's not a good excuse,
No.
but it explains a lot.
Yeah.
Explains a lot about her. Yeah. Her deranged mental state. All that kind of stuff.
So
Good times. Good times.
now that you're like part of the ranking of the villain thing, what level, like, what kind of ranking would you give yourself, like, out of 1 out of 10, in terms of like villainy and stuff?
He's done nothing, to be fair.
Well, no, he has done some things. He's done this to their sister. They're still doing more stuff with
I
like
mean-
Ruin and the Star stuff. Well, how do I know this? Is this canon still?
I
Probably
did
not.
partially delete bits and pieces of Moon's code.
That's evil. Anything else?
Currently attempting to kidnap Sun, essentially.
Right.
Then again, who isn't trying to kidnap Sun?
How's that going for you, by the way?
Kidnapping Sun.
Kidnapping son.
You know, maybe I gotta strangle a couple people along the way, but nothing but another casual Tuesday.
Okay.
And I'm sure a lot of fans would like the strangulation. Anyway,
You do realize that the more you talk, the closer you get to Blood Moon, right?
meh.
At some point, the fans will just start simping for you because they like the way you talk and the way you murder things.
So I'll be real honest. You haven't really done much, so I'm going to give you a 7 out of 10 in villainy. Like,
Is 10 the lowest or?
no, 10's the highest.
Oh,
He should be a 3. He hasn't done anything yet.
Well, I say 7
Besides
out of
being
10
mean.
because this was pretty bad. And then you just said a lot of bad stuff to Sun. And
assuming I was thinking that number 1 was the highest if we were going like a tier list wise. I was gonna say I'm like a 4.
4? About same.
That's valid. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like a 6 if a 10 is the highest.
Okay, about,
No.
yeah.
What's really messed up is that I think I'd rank myself higher if it wasn't for Ruin.
Fair.
He messed
Really?
everything up
Yeah.
for me. Oh yeah, 100%. I had everything laid out for years.
It's true. He did screw up a lot of stuff.
Once those things disappeared, I captured other Stitchwraiths.
Ruin was also the catalyst to my villain arc, so
I gotta be honest. I think Ruin's probably up there, but I'm gonna give him a 2, going based off your system.
yeah, that's fair.
I mean, he
Yeah.
ruined like everybody's plans here, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, like legit, I would have probably just won if it wasn't for
Yeah.
him.
It probably would have.
Which means that I put Ruin actually higher up. He's a good
He
person. now.
made me.
He did remake you. That is correct.
They made Blood Moon.
You know what? He's actually becoming less of a villain
Correct.
the more I think about it because he.
I don't think you can't ignore everything that he's ever done.
Well, the fandom does.
That's
Let's
still
just- yeah,
people.
true.
Okay,
Let's just-
you know. Okay, what?
listen,
Go.
Let's just take this world and leave everything else out of it.
Like what?
If we're only taking one world, the one that he's currently in,
Quote unquote, this world, the
Well,
world
no,
where
we-
all the stories happen. Besides the one for
then Ruin's done next to nothing villainous.
Ruin's done next to nothing, and actually,
You know that's not how it's gonna be. They're technically Nexus here shouldn't even exist.
What's up?
listen.
Technically, you shouldn't exist either. Technically, I shouldn't exist because I should be in another dimension.
If we don't account for what he did to other dimensions that weren't the part of the main story, he did good because he stopped me. Probably stopped you a little bit too. All those things.
Well, actually, Ruin's the reason he's like this. Well, maybe not the reason, but definitely set it off.
Well,
Really, if you want to blame somebody, you could blame Solar. Just don't die.
Or your father.
easy.
My dad's to blame for a lot of things. I don't know about this.
Puppet, stupid, very dumb person, very very dumb person,
I
very
never
stupid
liked
person.
their power stuff. Like, it never made sense, right?
Well, have we ever explored it?
Well, no, they've never explored it. It's just like, hey, I got this because Yep.
I got this because of Golden Freddy.
No, it's not what happened. Actually,
I know.
She got it because she died as a child or something.
I mean, God, if everybody gets powers when they die as a child, this world would be destroyed.
Man, if that's the case, you should have twice the amount of power they do.
You should. Shouldn't you? 3 times if you include the little box there.
I would blame your dad.
That's fair.
That's also fair.
Also, if we're going back to the villain ranking thing, creator, probably like a 6 out of 10.
Really?
I mean, let's think about it. Most of the bad stuff he's done was just to make Sun and Moon's individual lives a living nightmare.
Well, yeah, but then that cascaded into all of this.
You can't literally say that when the person across the table from you did the same exact thing.
Well, yeah, but he also got the star.
Well, yeah, but your dad literally cascaded everything into happening here. Like my existence, technically yours, Blood Moon's, his.
Mine.
Okay, didn't we call him the top level villain then?
I don't know if he's a top. I don't even know who's a top. You're not.
I know for a fact there's these books, crazy things, where I, Jake, and the other guy in here, Andrew, are like kids and they're like killed by acting or something like that. And then it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Remnant, agony, who the hell knows?
Whoa, yay.
Your dad never had to like do anything about it at all. If your dad wasn't involved, you'd probably be less powerful overall, actually.
Correct.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't, well, it's kind of weird because like, if your dad wasn't involved, a puppet's that strong, which is a quote unquote strong thing. It's been like, I don't know what happened there. Whatever.
By the way, can I just have your core? While we're talking.
No.
That it's gonna be no, man. You know that.
No.
Can I rip out FCs?
I don't think FC's even in this dimension. Is he?
I genuinely think if you tried that, it would end badly for you, though.
Probably, because I think the mulligan over there and the white wig would probably get involved.
But you could do that and then cause them even more problems.
Oh, you could. Like, think about it. If you do that, then
the negative version of her comes back.
Yeah, negative puppet comes in. Real quick, that puppet master is an 8. Like out of our 10 thing, they're really close to the bottom. They didn't have enough time to shine on screen.
They're an 8 because of the lack of being able to do things yet.
Yeah, but you could cause some problems.
To cause some real messed up things.
If we're going on a potential villain scale, they're at 1.
They're high up there.
It's kind of scary because, like, you think about it, there's not a damn thing anybody can do, and you would never know if someone's under control.
Well, if they have the same powers as this puppet and the white wig over here, then, like, they're 1.
Mm-hmm. No, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's basically how it is.
They're an exact mirror.
Then,
She's apparently been using no power at all.
They're a hypothetical 1.
Yeah, we can't really, like, just give, like, hey, because you have the potential of being a good villain, here's a 1.
I mean, to be fair, it caused a lot of problems in the short amount of time it was there. For like a week, 4 days, 5 days it was there. It caused a lot of problems. They did
cause a lot of problems.
Rapidly. And it also let the cat out of the bag to Henry that there's a lot of stuff going on that's not quite known about in the wider world.
Can I just... Sorry, keep going. Go.
I mean, it targeted Charlie right away. It used FC as a puppet. It used Foxy as a puppet.
Right.
It takes control. I would argue the worst thing you can do is mentally enslave somebody with like magic.
That's true.
Noted.
In D&D, what's worse? Fireballing a Tavern of Innocence or like mind controlling all of them at once to do your bidding for eternity?
Probably the mind control.
That's
thinking,
probably
right?
the thing.
Because I would argue that in D&D, most settings have like gods and stuff from like an afterlife. They just go there and be like reborn as like new things. But if they're enslaved, they're just stuck in their mind.
Yeah, I see. That's a worse than death scenario, right?
Enchantment magic is really messed up.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back to the ranking system real quick. If we have like a 1 out of 10 and all that stuff, who is at the bottom of the list?
Blood Moon.
The very bottom.
I was gonna say it's a Mimic.
Oh yeah, no, Mimic genuinely is at the bottom.
The Mimic was funny.
At least with like Monty and Foxy. I'm not sure how they did with the other shows, but you know, Monty and Foxy, they didn't really do anything that much, to be honest.
But yeah, for sure.
In terms of like, what did Blood Moon do though that was actually like villainous? Yeah, he stabbed people. We've all done that. That's bottom rung villain stuff.
Well, yeah, but the way that he's done it, like how often he's done it, he has massive amounts of bodies to his name.
Yeah, but also he never took it to a more extreme.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's go back a little bit, right? This system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we're gonna say almost at the bottom, let's consider pre-coming here puppet for a second.
Oh.
That was revealed recently.
You don't know that. Puppet was like really evil initially before they killed their dad and came and got their senses back, basically.
Used their magic so much that they killed an entire dimension by themselves by puppeting everything to make it go the right way, quote unquote. And once she realized that she was doing that, she let go of control. But the people there, the souls, couldn't exist anymore.
I would probably put them a rung below Ruin.
Yeah, that brings up like Ruin's whole thing. Like Ruin's destroy like 5,000 dimensions and such, right?
Yeah, Ruin's probably still the worst, obviously.
Yeah, Ruin's still worser still.
Ruin is either a 1 or a 2.
I mean, but again, it goes back to that point. He deleted dimensions, right?
Yeah.
She literally took control of an entire one to make it go the right way, and then let it go and die.
Well, in that case, yeah, actually.
The killing things may have been a mercy, but controlling everybody and trying to keep control over them like a weird narcissist.
I guess that's down to personal preference at some point, I think.
I would say probably same level as Ruin, personally.
Yeah.
Comment down below who's worse, Puppet before becoming a good person, quote unquote, or Ruin.
I personally think Ruin is worse because just the amount of stuff instantaneously. Yes, it was technically a mercy kill, but like
I would say Ruin leads that category. Puppet is like immediately behind them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Puppet's a monster, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So Monty's like a 7, right?
Yeah, I'd agree to that.
I gotta ask, how do we like assess who we put in this list?
No, because like, is Monty like didn't he like admit in like therapy he didn't do like most of those things?
Did
I
he?
don't know, man.
Oh, he did.
He didn't like nuke Hungary, actually.
Yeah,
Just
you're
a
right.
joke.
He did.
Okay, but he said it as a joke, and that's still pretty.
Well, okay, can we really consider jokes like that then?
Well, okay. If we're
here,
going
how
in a
about
broad
this? I
spectrum.
support.
Whoa.
That's a joke. It's a joke. See? It's a joke though.
Well, yeah. Okay, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from there.
Okay, we have to look at all the villains real quick.
I went to Rwanda and I.
Okay, dude.
Okay,
we get it. It's a joke.
Let's take a step back. Let's think about another villain that we need to think about very realistically. Where do they rank? Kill code.
Their little redemption thing.
They had a full redemption arc and then were butchered by Blood Moon.
Right.
I don't care then.
He was in a soup kitchen for a bit.
What did he even do? What was Kill Code's main deal there?
Kill Code's main thing was literally taking Moon's body and becoming a murderous person again.
Yep. That didn't really pan out much, to be honst, though.
What's his kill count?
Any kill the Moon had.
Tens, hundreds, thousands.
Whoever Moon killed is technically his.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'd say probably like low hundreds.
Are you sure it's even that high?
I think he's actually below you.
I would definitely say he's below me.
Yeah, I'd say he's below you. Not like drastically, but he's still below you. I would say
he's probably like a 6.
Yeah. Somewhere around there.
He's probably not that high. Because overall, I mean, he killed what, people? Humans?
Mostly,
just in general.
But what you threatened to do was like bring the astrals down. You were going to erase people that you quote unquote cared about to bring back somebody with a messed up method that you...
Oh, I'm still threatening to kill astrals. I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, you don't even have astrals in your dimension thing.
Not right now, but I can go to different dimensions to try to kill them.
Right.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's just weird stuff. That's just weird stuff. It's like that one God Killer guy from Marvel.
Oh, speaking of God Killers, did you guys see that Sun and Moon looked at what would happen if Blood Moon got the star? And Blood Moon literally killed an astral.
I know you didn't watch it.
I did not watch it, no.
Blood
I don't watch that trash show anytime.
That's fair. Show is trash. The Sun and Moon show is garbage.
Correct.
Yeah.
Along with the Eclipse and Puppet show. And the Lunar and Earth show. And every single one of those stupid shows.
You know what's worse though? The fans.
So true.
God, Jesus. Okay.
God.
Real quick. I want to talk about Dark Sun.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
The most pretentious prick I've ever seen in my life. I hate you so much. But Jesus Christ.
I work with them.
I really can't stand, personally, I really can't stand people who just like are always like, I know more than you. I will always know more than you. You are dumb. Goodbye.
I will perpetually be 100 steps ahead of you.
Yeah. No matter what you do. Very annoying. Very annoying. I'm guilty of it too, to be fair.
Oh, so we all are.
Yeah.
I think everyone here is like
Every
that.
villain is guilty of that at one point.
I think everyone here has self-hate, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I hate myself. I'm literally actively killing myself.
Go faster.
I'm trying.
Do a flip.
I think Blum was like the only person that doesn't do that. He admitted, at least he admitted that he's not as smart as like Ruin and tried to get their help with the thing, but then they died and all that, but still.
Right.
Yeah. To be honest with you, that also terrifies me.
What?
He was there one moment, and then he just wasn't. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's messed up, man. That's real scary.
I'm still so upset that they took my kill.
I can't let him go in
That's-
the interview.
That is so scary.
He has one chance.
He's there. He's talking. He's yelling. He's screaming. And just with a snap of a finger.
Wait for it. Yep.
There it is.
Really Rorschached him.
That was my kill, you.
I wouldn't even say he's dead. He just disappeared. He doesn't exist anymore.
He atomized, dude.
That's like worse than death. Almost, in a way.
I think it was.
Yeah, you could have killed him. But like, there is nothing left. You can't even use him for what you're going to anymore.
I know.
He's just gone.
And it makes me upset. I don't even care that I couldn't have brought Solar back. I wanted to murder him.
All right.
Why don't you just do it then?
I could go find another blood moon.
I mean, I'm more surprised you haven't.
Go to like 8 different dimensions and just kill them back to back for an episode. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
It'd be funnier if I brought them all to me.
Actually, this brings up a point. Favorite murder method?
Well, I have dark star power, so...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Doesn't have to be like your favorite murder method, though.
So technically, a really fun thing I can do, because dark star power is the essence of destruction, is I can basically have a quote-unquote poison that slowly starts removing your cells.
Oh. Like your cells just start exploding or something?
No, they literally disintegrate.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would be a slow, painful death. Unlike what Puppet did, which was instantaneous.
It literally sounds like what Puppet did a little bit, just a lot slower.
Yes, and that is...
And with pain involved.
Yes.
Yep.
Lots of pain.
Very interesting.
What about you, buddy?
Okay, obviously, my go-to, if I have to fight something, is the negative star power right from my chest. Obviously.
It's wonderful.
Okay.
Wonderful, fantastic. But my favorite had to have been the par 2 golf clip to Monty's dad. Monty's dad's
Oh,
head.
that's a good one. I love that one.
Can I just say, I commend you. You are an inspiration.
That was funny to me.
Stitchwraith, my personal list, you're a 3.
Thanks, man.
I agree.
Thanks.
I agree.
I mean, you did terrorize them. That's commendable almost.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say
yeah.
Eclipse and me are about at the same level.
Also, but not to like be like also this, but again, I'm like 10. So
You are like 10.
I'm like a child.
I mean, Monty's like 7 now, I think.
I mean, but like when you count in like the fact that like we are like actual children.
I get what you mean. You're basically just a kid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite would have been just, I guess, well, murder method.
Blowing up
Is
Lunar's
it
head.
stereotypical to say like in front of loved ones and all that, or just?
You mean the Lunar thing?
I get, oh, yeah, I think I know what you mean by that. Yeah.
I mean,
Monty, please.
Yeah, Monty, please.
that's it.
Monty, please.
it was kind of funny.
Oh, hold on. I can do a very good Lunar impression. Hold on. Monty, play.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Pretty good. Now to keep it, I guess, a podcast topic. Favorite anime villain?
Yoshikage Kira is a good one.
Oh.
Yeah.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah. Kira's a good one.
Kira is probably one of the best villains in JoJo.
Kira is awesome.
He's also very weird.
Bit of a freak. Also,
yeah, he's also a bit of a freak.
Yeah.
I wish I watched JoJo.
You should watch JoJo.
I should watch JoJo.
You can start at part 3 and not have to worry about it.
All right. Genuinely,
no, start
like
at part 1. I think you need to watch part 1 for part 3.
Okay, which JoJo?
All of them.
All of them.
No. There's technically there's 2 different versions.
What? Not the 1990 OVA.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
figured.
no. You need to watch the actual anime, like part 1, which is I forget
Phantom
what it's even
Blood.
called at this point.
And my understanding, the dub is kind of crap, right?
What?
The dub is fine, but the sub is good too. The sub
dub.
is funny. The sub is really funny.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no! Oh my god! It's just really funny.
Fun fact: the guy that voices in part 2,
Yeah.
the guy that voices Jonathan Joestar is
Yeah.
the same voice actor that does Nigel Uno.
Oh.
Also, fun fact: in part 3, the dub, Jotaro, is Matt Mercer.
Really?
Jotaro Kujo is Matthew Mercer.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what we got time for, actually. I think.
Is it?
Oh, we can answer all the questions. I'll just say mine too, I guess. My favorite anime villain has to be King Merriwan from Hunter x Hunter.
I haven't watched on
But
Hunter.
a close second is Fuhrer King Bradley. From
That's a
FNAF.
good one. Yeah.
That's a really cool villain. I like him a lot, actually, because he's like.
Also, Pride.
Anyway, what's yours?
Frieza.
Quick, yeah, like 8 seconds. Frieza. Valid.
Yeah. I don't really watch a lot of animes that have antagonists in them. I just kind of like, Frieza's just my overall favorite, if that makes sense.
If you want to see us interview, name somebody we can interview.
Kill
Dark
Code.
Sun. Kill Code, yeah. How's he going to fit in that chair?
Like, what if we just had like 4 villains and then like one person just tied up there right there, just like sitting there crying?
Lunar.
Trying to get
It'd
out
be
of
very
it.
funny.
That would be funny.
That'd be funny. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Like the video. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.